Hey there, good morning. I am John. Today is Thursday, July 20th, 2023. Thank you for tuning back in for my daily vlog. Trying to make content creation sustainable over the course of these recent months. Here's where I tell you how it's going. Let's start with yesterday. So happy with yesterday. I accomplished all the things that I hoped to accomplish, and maybe a little more. So I did quite a bit of work on research for the next tier video that I hope to get out before I leave for my vacation mid next week. I completed the next video in my series of the Atari XP cartridges. I'll put a link to it up in the corner there so you can go check it out if you didn't. In fact, you can see over my shoulder, there are now, 6 boxes out of 10 are now up on the shelf. That's gradual. You see the progress each day you tune in, and I've done another one of those. That video did really well overnight. I didn't expect it to. I don't know why. The previous videos for these have done okay. They get 1,500, 2,000 overnight. This one's already up over 3,000 views overnight, which is like, that's great. That bodes well for 4 more coming. In fact, 2 more are coming today. I just saw it's out for delivery. I'm like, man, those things are coming fast and furious. I'm glad I got that one done before the next 2 showed up. So maybe I'll get another one of those done before the end of the week also. Who knows? The next one's Yar's Revenge, by the way, which is pretty cool. I got all that done, and then in the evening we recorded the next episode of 1980s Now, which will come out on Monday. And that pretty well took care of my day. I mean, that ran me from till 10 p.m., right? So I got all that done. So stat-wise, the stats are trying to break me. They keep gradually, it's not falling, but you want like a tick, 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 like an up and down, and it's gradually down each day a little bit. I think we got like 12,000 or so views yesterday. Still, I know in my mind, there was a day when I would kill for 1,000 views in a day. It's only 12,000, but that's not growth. That's just kind of idling. Like, I need the next spike, right? I'm not bummed. I'm just like, damn you stats, like, come on. So the video that we said did well. It put us right on the edge of the next little milestone. The subscribers were actually up yesterday. I think it was back up to 70 some odd, which I told you been around 40, 50. And it put us, I think we're at 32,000, 32, some number, 33,290 something. So nearly 33.3. So I'm sure that'll happen probably within the next hour or 2. We'll get those remaining 5 to put us over that next milestone. And I wouldn't count on another 100 tomorrow, because I think we're hitting just under 100. So it takes a day or 2 to hit 100 these days. Still nice growth. I want back to the growth we had a couple weeks ago. Always want that next spike. Maybe we'll get a nice spike out of this next tier video. They just seem to do really well, and I'm relying upon them to be, and they are reliable, so it's wise to do so. Let's see, that's stats pretty good. Okay, so today then, so obviously it's Strange New Thursday, a new Star Trek episode today, which I will watch this afternoon when my wife gets off work. But primarily today, my goal is to work on that next Atari Coleco tier video. So I'm probably about, it's hard to say a percentage, but I've written and graded about 1/3 to 1/2 of the game so far, maybe 1/2. So I got to work my way through the rest of those. Once I do that, then I can really, in earnest, then I can record the tier animation, then I can record all the gameplay footage because I understand how to play the game, and I can play it correctly. And then after that, it's about stand-up and shooting. So I would hope that was Thursday. Is this Thursday? Yeah, wow. I would like to say by Friday I can record the stand-up and start editing, which would mean probably editing Friday to Monday. I think so. I think it should be no trouble to get out before I leave for SFGE. So speaking of Thursday. Speaking of SFGE, the Southern Fried Gaming Expo, to remind you, I will be leaving for that Wednesday of next week. This coming Wednesday will be my last vlog until the next week, because I'll be gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all that 5-day stretch. And during that time, look, we're holding some panels and doing some stuff for GenXGrownUp. We're doing that live stream I mentioned yesterday, briefly for those who couldn't be there with us. But I just saw Brad, you'd posted, I haven't even gone to Discord yet, but I saw you in our thread there on Discord, you were saying, we're just a few days away from all of these people being in the same place at the same time with no responsibilities. Ding, that's the part, right? It's socializing with folks, and you don't have to run off and do something else, because all you're doing is you're there to play games and visit and have a great time away from the real world of responsibilities and stuff. And it's what a brain cleaner it is. It's just so, every year I look forward to this. So the countdown now. So this is what, the 20th? So the show begins on the 28th. So we're almost a week away from it, and just about 7 days away from when I get on the road and head down there. Okay, hey, it's time for me to get busy today. You know what I've got to do, and I've got to try to get those stats back up, so I'm going to get after it. Thank you for stopping in to check out today's vlog, if that is in fact what you did. If you're here every day, you know that I love you for that. Thank you so much, so much. You really got me out of bed this morning, because I really wanted to sleep in, but I knew I had to be here, so you're helping me all the time. Have a fantastic Thursday. Do something good for yourself if at all possible, and I will talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.